around the Great Nicobar mega infrastructure project, a 92,000 rupees crore plan that includes a transshipment port, an airport, a power plant, and a greenfield tourism township. On the 30th of October 2025, the Union Environment Ministry made an important admission before the National Green Tribunal. The project will have a significant ecological impact on one of India's most biodiversity-rich islands. But the ministry's statements also exposed contradictions and raised questions about scientific integrity. During the NGT hearing, Additional Solicitor General Aishwarya Bharti acknowledged that Galathea Bay, the core project site, hosts more than 20,000 live coral colonies, over 50 nesting mounds of the endemic Nicobar megapoda Schedule 1 species, and is an active nesting site of the giant leatherback turtle. These species and ecosystems are extremely sensitive and legally protected. The ministry also admitted that it was fully aware of these impacts, which is why it prescribed conservation measures until 2052. But this raises a fundamental question: if the site is so ecologically critical, why approve the project at all? The first contradiction lies in the ministry's own actions. In 2021, the National Board for Wildlife denotified the Galathea Bay Wildlife Sanctuary, which was originally proposed in 1997 to protect exactly the same species now threatened by the project. The institution responsible for protection first removed the protection only to now claim that mitigation will handle the damage. This is a deep conflict with the ministry's mandate. A second major issue involves the Coastal Regulation Zone (CRZ) rules. Areas with corals, mangroves, turtle nesting beaches, and protected areas fall under CRZ 1A, where construction or port is prohibited. Galathea Bay checks every one of those boxes. In April 2023, the NGT clearly noted that the site was in CRZ 1A, based on the presence of 20,668 coral colonies. Yet, a high-powered committee later claimed, based on a confidential report by the National Center for Sustainable Coastal Management, that the area was not CRZ 1A at all but downgraded to CRZ 1B, where construction is allowed. Shockingly, this report is not publicly available, and the ministry refuses to release it, citing defense reasons, even though the denotification and downgrading were done for commercial purposes. The contradictions are now stark. The ministry tells the NGT that Galathea Bay is ecologically rich and sensitive. At the same time, committee reports hidden from public scrutiny claim the area no longer qualifies as CRZ 1A. Both statements cannot be true. The Forest Department's own data shows that Bay arrayed over 600 leatherback nests in 2024, one of the highest ever. This raises deeper concerns, not just about the ministry being tied in knots, but about scientific credibility, transparency, and the integrity of environmental governance.